This is the button and I've pressed it. Welcome, theoretically, to AlphaWit Thursday. I'm the wit part.
Hi.
That's the alpha part. We are continuing our work in Paradise Killer. Truly a fascinating journey into religion and philosophy and some of the most strenuous voice acting we've ever had to do.
Drugs.
I mean, yes, yeah, sometimes it certainly makes you feel that way. So let's jump back in to these sweet tunes and continue our investigation. Dushi, who killed Paradise? Alright. We left ourselves here because we just got the upgrade to...
Yes, the worship upgrade, I believe.
Are we allowed to go down in there? Maybe not. So let's... There was a specific place that we've sort of just recently been that we needed this. We still don't have Pyramid, correct?
That's right. And you folks remember a couple minutes ago when I said drugs?
This is why. Yeah.
Yes, this right here is drugs. Drugs, not hugs, am I right?
Where do you think we wanted to go? Where had we just been?
Truth be told, I don't remember.
Well, okay, fine. We may stumble upon it again. Let's
I'm
think...
just glad we don't lose a crystal for that.
Yes, that is nice. We still haven't spoken to Sam. And... we still need to check out the barracks again. So... Where's the button? Are you the button? Are you the button? You're the button.
Oh yes, we must hunt people down too.
Let's see if we can find Sam. Whee! I wish I could climb stairs this fast.
I wish I could climb stairs that fast backward.
I wish I could climb stairs backwards at all.
Have you never climbed stairs backwards?
I truly would fall. Are you serious? Is this a dead end?
Crystal obtained.
Nice grab.
Thank you.
It's all that barn finders, right?
It's unlocking the double jump.
Well, I mean that too. Oh, look! But wait a second. We have a minor malfunction here.
Sadly, our best voice actor is not here, so I'll just have to do my best. I think the moon is the most beautiful thing on this island!
The investigator is here.
It's
It's
not
not.
on
Oh,
the island, it's just cool it, Loved Eyes! You don't have to be like this! You know what I mean? Do you like the moon? It used to be nice. Used to be?
I have a
The
bad
Golden City on the
feeling
dark
about
side is
this.
deserted now. The god lost pain, fled to the moon, and took over the city. He's leeching power from the moon to regain his strength. Why are you such a downer? I wasn't asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it. I was just making small talk. The moon is beautiful, and it's massive in the sky of this island. Why can't you just say, yes, Shinji? I agree it is beautiful, and we have a nice conversation.
Whatever your definition of nice conversation is.
How the F do we get where we're going? How do F do we get anywhere?
Otherwise fatal jump.
Perhaps. But I wanted to be up. We were too low to begin with.
I mean, I want to be up too.
I feel like you're the one in charge of that.
Primarily, yes.
Woo! Almost didn't make it.
Is there somebody here?
Oh my god.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
How would you do it?
That's strange.
Do what?
Murder the council! Kill paradise! All that.
A gun.
A gun?
Yeah. Just walk in, bullet in each head.
You messed up!
Got it.
You asked.
Whatever. Letters!
So what does that do for your possible theory that Love Dies was the killer?
It actually further convinces me that Shinji did it.
Because he finds her idea boring.
I was... Lost pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He is trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens.
Neat. Oh, this. Well,
We counted...
10.
Okay, so 7 more.
Did I do it? Did it go? Were there 2 and now there's 3?
Yes.
Okay.
There are 3 on the board.
Okay, so where am I now? Okay, so we'd want to go this way, if we can.
Crystal obtained.
Money is good.
Alright, that's the Silent Goat statue. Who are you? Crying Grudge. The only god that we managed to rescue after the Great Betrayal. He's on the island. He's what? He's what? He's what?
He's here.
Do you mean that Do they mean that literally or metaphysically?
Maybe we'll find out with this.
Am I stupid? Yes.
Yeah, remember it's not just two pieces now. Hooray! Now we need worship. Or so I thought. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Carry on.
Meh?
Where the hell is the other horn? Go under worship.
This has never been a problem before.
Try under worship. Nope.
It's here. I'm just stupid. I am just stupid. It
And-
was this.
I didn't notice that. It's that little extra nippity doo on the right side on the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, if you're an idiot, then so am I.
I mean, it's probably why we're such good friends.
Indeed.
So we need
We
one
need
goat.
that. Yep, we need that head and those horns. Number 10. Second one on the bottom row. It's that same. Yeah.
Got it.
It's invisible to me.
Hmm.
Oh. These are the logs of everyone, excuse me, who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. It's only one route to the council building, and involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come through here. Let's see.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic.
Doomjazz.
You're right. My mistake.
That's weird.
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. It's another route he could have taken from his cell. So hang on, am I in it? Because I feel like we went to the council building and I couldn't get in.
Yeah, I seem to recall that struggle.
This is coming from the world at large. Okay. What is this place? Hello.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak?
I don't like
I have authority
this.
from Judge.
You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
Don't test me.
She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
What the hell?
You're threatening the investigator.
This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
I have a bad feeling about this.
She isn't in charge here.
The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I am a marshal.
This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions?
No. I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal.
Fantastic.
What do you want, freak?
Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder?
Yes. She returned here after Henry escaped.
Don't test
Got a
me.
way to prove that?
Our word is all you need.
Paradise feels
Hard to
wrong.
believe the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops.
What now, freak?
I want Akiko's phone records for last night.
They are classified.
I had a feeling.
When love
I'm
dies,
the investigator.
all that remains are the facts.
Grand Marshal Akiko is our leader, not you.
New note added, you say?
Oh, we don't get to socialize with this one?
No, he's not a main character.
Hmm.
We need to find a way into the barracks, which I guess this is?
Getting saved.
Yes, this is the barracks entrance.
Next question, where's the way in?
I'm gonna say it's behind all this gate, and we won't get that until... Oh.
Or maybe we are. Feel confident?
There's probably money or Shinji up here.
The courthouse. And yeah, there's money.
We may have accidentally wandered too far.
Blood crystal obtained.
Maybe, but money's always good.
It is useful.
We could jump down and land past the gate.
Indeed. Yep. Oh.
Oh, man. I
Alright,
hate when our ingenuity doesn't get rewarded.
let me back out.
Yeah, make a jump.
Interesting. So,
There's
Are
a
we at-
thing up to the right. To your left now. There. That thing on the down your center. Where those beams of light are shooting up.
yeah, I recall that being hard to get to.
I feel like we've been playing hard to get this whole time. And so is everybody else. We can't get anything off them.
We still haven't spoken to Sam, and a couple people should have some new dialogue options. In fact, I would argue most people should have some new dialogue options.
Blood crystal obtained.
Money!
I hope it's worth it.
Hope that's not poison ivy we just trudged through.
Yeah, right? You think they would allow poison ivy on their perfect islands?
That depends on whether they think they need a way to keep the gods in line. I mean, come on, tell me a careless genital rash won't incapacitate a god, too.
I think we've already spoken to Yuri with the updated info.
Hmm. At this point, we'll need to speak to the Grand Marshal one more time.
I think we'll need to speak to just about everybody one more time, but yes. A tape.
Music obtained.
Remember how her lipstick looked on the TV? And his lipstick, divine. I loved those two. Late nights were better back then. This is Alpha Star DX on Radio 69.6. Stay... masculine. That's it. Stay
Stay
masculine.
masculine.
Sorry, I had to.
What a weird series of games we've played.
I know. What a weird ride it's been. A fun ride too.
I've enjoyed it.
Hmm. You know, we're coming up on 5 years in a few months.
Oh, ew, really? That's too many. I was
You
into
think
it
so?
until now.
I mean, that was my original time frame, as it turns out. I was planning on being done after 5 years, but the allure of social hour has been quite good.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think this is good for me.
Hmm. I know Kuro's enjoyed it. Been nice for her having something to do on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. You want a blue one. Still haven't found any blue ones. We haven't really explored the convenience store.
Relic obtained.
A poster showing the different tiers of loyalty a customer can achieve with the Second Heaven loyalty card.
Relic obtained.
The mascot character for Dead Nebula. Kids love him.
We love him.
Dead Nebula was the one who did it.
Can't rule it out.
Relic obtained.
A CD containing obnoxiously esoteric music by the embryonic adults. Completely unlistenable.
Love that.
Damn.
Key item obtained.
Dead Nebula branded dog treats? I mean, this is no more surprising than anything else, I suppose, but...
Yeah, I can't believe this is where your suspension of disbelief peters out.
I'm rather surprised, too. All workers on the island require prescribed pain medication. All goods produced in the farm and deep factory have to be hauled by hand. If it was good enough in ancient Egypt... Wow.
I hear, but I do not see. Maybe it's behind the building. Or on top.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yay!
The blue one.
Look!
Key item obtained.
Oh my!
That actually didn't really help me that much. So, I may be misremembering, but I feel like I've seen more than one statue asking for the blue crest.
We have.
Does it get used up?
That is a fine question that I'm hoping we get a desirable answer to.
Blood crystal obtained.
A double crystal! And we
And
can't take it back,
A
can we?
truly horrific recording of crying. Yeah, I really hate that.
That just seems pretty sad to me.
That's probably another depiction of crying grudge, I would assume.
Uh,
What with the crying and all.
I'm still laughing internally about the goddamn harmony. You're not supposed to play that loud. Anyway.
Nightmare computer.
We can get in now.
Yes, we can.
So,
Yeah, it's a
it's gonna be
three-piece.
one of those. And a star over here. And then you are just a good old-fashioned skull
Horny
with
boy.
horns. Little bitty
Nightmare
horns.
computer unlocked.
Yeah. Okay, it didn't have any information, it's just acting as a lock. Welcome to Tunnel.
Some pretty upbeat music for a tunnel.
Right?
Now, what have we here?
Why, it's only Island Sequence 12.
12th island sequence. Centuries of visions. Every clock remained at midnight, and we all saw great stone citadels on a forgotten planet. And a urinal.
Remember to properly hydrate.
Relic obtained.
A carving that
Carving that
details
details-
no, I got there first. That details the god Cosmic Deceit. The many-armed iguana, buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert hidden in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god. He died after his plan to seduce Romeo Silence was foiled by the Syndicate.
I blame Discord for that.
Oh no, the developers. Or stock
Oh.
photos.
Oh, that's funny.
Relic obtained.
A diary from a worker in the power station. They're complaining about abnormal time distortions from being near the reality folding drive. Lost time, days that go on for months, and unexpected age regression are all common side effects.
That doesn't sound good.
No, not really. Any more artifacts? Well, there's something that somewhat qualifies, I guess.
My turn.
Hmm.
What makes a good killer? You mean someone that's good at killing? Or someone that doesn't get caught? The first one.
Got it.
Coldness. Passion leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you've messed up. If you can kill like it's the most routine thing in the world, you make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
Sure.
You either need to disappear, or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. You think there's someone like that on the island? If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point!
I think our throats might be able to survive this at this level.
Maybe. I feel like I'm not going hard enough. We got a little
I
ways
mean,
to
you don't want to alarm your wife or your puppy, do you?
They know what happens on Wednesdays.
True, but what about on Thursdays?
Oh my god, you're right. I am...
The four-part
It's this
skull and
one.
the... yeah.
I am allergic to
Nightmare computer
horns,
unlocked.
apparently.
You're allergic to horns?
So it seems.
Ah. Is that why you play Woodwind?
Was this all this did for us? Well, we had to give this guy back his identity anyway.
Who am I?
Ezra Albertine. I found your employee card next to your fish tank. Your fish are doing fine.
Ezra Albertine. I wonder if I liked who I am.
Sure.
People often wonder that at the end. The only people that don't are psychopaths.
Thank you. I found something. It's in my locker. My locker code is 0120. Now I can ascend. Farewell.
Expect the first ghost when the bell tolls 1.
Return the slab.
Open the locker. Do we remember where the lockers are?
My guess would be the warehouse. The one where we got the,
Those weren't lockers, were they?
I'm not sure, but they're the closest thing I can think of to it.
I feel like I've seen lockers and I truly just don't remember where. No, can't get in there. Ooh, your lockers.
Oh, good.
But I don't think this is it. Oh, it is! It is! This is Ezra's locker. They said they'd found something and put it in here. This looks like a Starlight upgrade. Wow!
Oh, yeah! Ha ha!
What kind of life is a power plant worker living where they would find this?
Key item obtained.
Alright, now we have to go into inventory and plug that in.
Yes, we'll do it right now.
Yay.
Install complete.
That's
Oh.
all of them.
That means we can go to the pyramid,
That's right.
which I very much want to go to.
We can open any computer lock now.
I'm very curious about the pyramid.
Game saved. Fast travel unlocked.
Now, where was that jet
Starlight skins
ski?
obtained.
Perfect drink for a perfect evening. Ah.
Sorry, I didn't know it mattered to you. We usually skip the skins.
Oh no, I was getting as far as I could before you injected me with LSD.
Hmm.
I am hearing colors and seeing notes.
Oh, and then there was that puzzle. That's why we got stuck in the council building.
Mm-hmm.
Because who the fuck knows what we're supposed to press? That's right. Okay, so it's down here. Near the yacht, but not quite. I remember this. I remember this. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah. And she's okay.
Good landing.
Thank you. It really, once you start going forward, it's very hard to start going backwards again.
Hmm.
Game saved.
And we might want to talk to
Fast travel
Doom Jazz
unlocked.
again.
Doom Jazz.
Oh my god. You can
Aw,
read
the
this.
the most wonderful dog. Why wouldn't you use this skin? Do you hate my dog? I'll kill you! No joke. That'll never go on Radio 69.6.
No?
No. We're lovers there, not killers. I completely don't remember what I did for this.
I don't remember. You did kind of like, not quite surfer guy, although canonically he's Scottish.
Wait, did I use Duke's voice for him?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
I don't know what he was doing, but he's normally in his apartment on the last night of an island. Go ask him.
Well, that was that.
Indeed.
I've got.
Probably-
Whoa! Slow down there.
Oh, I thought
That
we had
was-
seen this before.
that
I'm
was-
sorry.
Different dialogue. I would have remembered the handcuffs,
You're right.
especially with Duke.
Got a sec, Doc?
How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet? I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them.
How many people have you used them on?
Only a few special ones.
Still not settled down then?
Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience.
It's a small island, not that much to experience.
Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new alien bastards.
Relationship with citizens are forbidden.
My favourite investigator.
Do you want me to get the handcuffs? Wanna take me in?
You replaced your arms.
Nice topic change. An updated model by HMI. They have improved haptics in the fingers.
Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure.
Want to test them?
Not especially. I'm trying to solve a mass murder.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Goodbye, Doc.
Wonderful.
I am enraptured by you, loved eyes. Besottled, enthralled.
I don't like this.
Where's this going?
I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with.
Didn't we do this already? Do you have something you want to tell me, investigator?
Investigator.
Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure, and the council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island.
Oh, damn. Mixing business and pleasure.
The island is about to end.
I'm not giving out details.
Crime.
And who
cannot
told you?
You've got this wrong.
Ice Kuwami, a while before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
Sure.
And who told Akiko?
I've got all the time in the world. For you.
I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor.
Thank you, Doctor. That door to the back of your clinic.
What?
What about it?
Why?
Why is it broken? You know I need to investigate this.
Lady Love dies.
You of all people should know why I can't have that door logging who goes in and out.
Ah,
So you admit you tampered with it.
I didn't tamper with it. I gave the D2 caster machine at my clinic a little too much juice and it tripped fuses all over. When it rebooted, that system failed.
And you chose not to get it fixed.
I had nothing to do with this.
Sure, but it's because I entertain guests. Not because I wanted to murder the council.
got it.
I'll make a note. May the cosmos be a mystery.
And may you get herpes.
So that was actually super useful.
Yep. I mean, how could it not be useful when we have Dr. Duke Jazz? No, Duke Jazz. That's what we've done to him.
No, I heard you. I could hear you over mine, and that's one of the reasons I started laughing. Jet ski time. I always want her to do a sweet trick off the pyramid. Yes! Okay.
You like that computer?
Well, this is a classic skull with horns, you see.
Why, yes, it is.
And this is probably pyramids.
As a matter of fact, it looks like we need something from all four.
Alright, if that's those two, and that's these two, and it's got a star on top, And we got a crescent moon. And we have a star over here. And we have, we have,
It looks like Shinji.
it does. But at what cost?
Yeah, it's good. And
Oh,
then
we just sort of have to describe the shape, huh?
I guess.
Is it not this one? No, it is this one.
Find a body. Probably the second to last one on the bottom row.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Oh.
Abstract.
What's in this, and more importantly, why? Oh, it's Crying Grudge. Didn't like that.
It's just his stomach grumbling.
Yeah, but it came from behind me. Crying Grudge.
Translation: Why am I plagued by insects? No.
You're not gonna do it every time?
Uh,
You don't have to. I just enjoyed the sound, and now I can enjoy imagining the sound.
you don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god.
Oh, you're not gonna do it in Starlight's cold robo voice?
Your pick. There are ways I can do it.
Yeah, this is artistic interpretation. Do you want to make up his voice for him? Or
Nah. I've demoed both. Let's do the translation.
obviously, I'm not confused by insects. He means me. Although I am interested in the fact that there's insects plural. I wonder if there's more than one. What do you think?
I vote. Try to think what could potentially get us more comedy.
Oh, no, that's... I want to win the game.
All right. Confused. For sake of information.
Weird.
What do you mean by insects?
Too many of you have come to see me these last few years.
Oh, years.
Exploiting my weakened state.
I see. Who?
You're Mad King. Obsessed little shit.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, no, the beep has to go off. They have it censored. I just ignore it because
I
I'm
know, but the
inconsiderate
point,
and
you're supposed to
rude.
say it anyway, and I'm supposed to cover it, and I really didn't. I really only got there at the very last millisecond.
The masked man. A sneaky one that...
Leap.
The woman that builds. She's pure in her goals. I admire her. And now you. Who are you?
I'm the investigator.
What are you investigating?
Oh.
Last night, someone murdered the council.
The Mad King is dead.
Nanny the hell?
Why do you refer to Montserrat as mad?
Please. God, don't do that.
It gets me every time.
I know. He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness now. His plans for the next island. The arrogance.
Who was the masked man that came to see you?
Hold on. Let me, Are all of you like him? Why live like that?
Am I holding on?
No, I wanted to see the symbols.
Oh, we'll get you this one.
Because I'm pretty certain this is a structured alphabet.
I mean, the ha-has were pretty convincing. Do you think it's just a
Yeah.
simple cipher?
I believe so. Actually, as it happens, my first alphabet was not English. It was a cipher kind of like this.
On purpose, or did someone, like, mess you up?
I played Commander Keen long before I learned to read, so I learned SGA first.
Oh.
This is a much more complex set of symbols, but nonetheless, it is an alphabet cipher. You need to find why he took my flesh from me.
Do you have a name?
I cannot read this alphabet yet, but I can tell you the empty squares are periods. The one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently.
That's weird.
Witness. What did he want?
My flesh.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Why?
Now, what's written on his chest? Let me see. I don't see that any of the symbols in his talking match up to anything on his garment.
Certainly not exactly.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe the ones on his garment was just all in caps or something.
3 letters, 3 letters, 2 letters, 1 letter, 4 letters. Okay. The key to a lock, same as the woman.
You called her a builder. Do you mean Architect Carmelina?
She is more creative. She had a better plan.
What plan are you talking about?
The flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island.
Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off?
How crude.
Yeah, right.
When the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without him.
What lock?
The Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. Well, how about that?
What do you know about someone possessed by a demon?
I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog.
Did he get some of your flesh?
He didn't come here, but who can say? Leave me. I'm bored of you.
You breached the fourth holy seal.
The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. Well, I don't. Love Dice has to, but can we get any more out of this god? I said, leave me. Okay.
Great information, though.
Oh yeah. I never told you that I learned the Commander Keen alphabet first, did I?
No. Or maybe you did and I forgot?
I still have it memorized to this day.
And is it also just a cipher for English?
Yeah, just 26 letter characters. They use numbers like normal, and period is its own symbol.
Okay, still haven't made it to Sam. He gets
It
farther
pisses-
away every time I try.
It pisses me off, kids these days that think that alphabet originated in Minecraft.
Oh, is it the same?
It's the same alphabet, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, do your research, child, you know?
That's tough to research, though, because you can't type those symbols into Google to find their
You can-
source.
But you can type standard galactic alphabet and get hits. It's actually called the standard galactic alphabet.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know to search for it, I don't think.
Minecraft alphabet.
I suppose that's true.
Would take a few degrees to get there, but it's a starting place. God, I miss those days. If I hadn't already streamed them, I might do it again. Or better yet, if they come out with an HD version like they did for a few of the others. I'm still waiting on a few, and it's only a hope that they'll ever be done.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that.
Oh, this was the one that even with the double jump I couldn't get to. And I would have to fall from
Right.
somewhere, and I'm not in the mood.
Not in the mood to take a dive?
Not in the mood to figure out how to climb up high enough to take a dive.
Ah.
What if I went up this way and jumped down? Oh, the courthouse. Talk, judge.
The investigator. Are you our savior as well? Is paradise worth saving?
Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the Syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Loved Eyes. We shall examine your case files and shine a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Loved Eyes? Past the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back.
Oh, still working on it, Judge. Oh. That's a lot of questions. Why did you make Architect the acting leader?
Perfect 25 is her design, her vision. The Syndicate has been mortally wounded. We cannot let the move to the new island suffer as well.
Don't test me.
The law forbids her to be on the council.
I have not forgotten her father's crimes. She is a temporary leader. We will go to the new island and she will step down.
Sure.
Any assurance on that?
The marshals work for the council and the Syndicate. They will ensure she steps down.
Sorry.
I hope you're right. Doesn't witness to the end usually have authority at the end of an island?
The remaining Syndicate members are all submerged in the bubbling swamp of suspicion. This includes Witness.
When love dies.
You just
all
took
that remains are the
jurisdiction.
facts.
I am impartial. My ego was scrubbed a long time ago. I am fused to this island. I cannot move from the Chamber of Justice. You and I are the only ones free of suspicion. You and I will understand the truths. I am almost salivating for the trial. Come back when you are ready.
Where are the rest of the Syndicate?
Dead. Some made it out, ferried through the Paradise Gates to the new island. The rest remain here, gates sealed after the bloodbath.
Are they suspects as well?
It is possible that they set a conspiracy in motion before they left. I doubt it, though. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. They insert themselves in the narrative. They need to know. The rest of the Syndicate are on the new island. The gates are sealed. They can't come back. They cannot revisit.
Got it.
I see. They can't exert influence from the new island or keep tabs on the investigation. If you commit the crime to end all crimes, you need to know how it is playing out.
Focus on the suspects here. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who has left, a co-conspirator will be on this island. You will reveal the truth through them.
Why me? I nearly allowed damned Harmony to wipe us out. You don't get exiled for a misdemeanor.
You were the victim, not the criminal. The Syndicate is wrong to punish those that smell the rose of a god's deception. The gods are insidious, slithering into your mind. Corruption by an astral deity is not consensual.
The investigator
You're
is
the only
here.
one to have ever said that.
I was bound by Montserrat and the Council all those millennia ago. Now I can make it up to you.
Thank you, Judge. The truth cannot hide. Alright.
Ha. Ah.
Oh, that's taller than I thought it would be. Ooh.
Ha.
Well, shit. Well, at least there's a blood crystal about it.
Ha. Ha.
Blood crystal obtained.
We have found a lot of good stuff here tonight,
Yeah, we've made a ton of progress.
and we're only halfway through the session.
Yeah. Where the fuck is he?
Let's try this. Let's get eyes on him first. An indicator of his distance.
In the opposite direction of just about everybody.
What's the distance again? 230?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will keep the general compass direction in my head. Yeah, that direction. Let's go somewhere high and see if we can figure it out from there.
Ha.
185.
Ha.
Hey, there's a thing. Is that money? It's money.
Crystal obtained.
Yay! Alright, now what?
So there's this elevator. But I don't know how to get to it.
Let's see the distance again. Okay, so safe to say he's on the other side of that rock.
So yeah, he's somewhere at like the ziggurat or the graveyard. But I don't know how to get back there. I don't remember how we got up on the cliff in the first place. Because I
Can
think
we
that's
climb?
near where
Can we climb up? Yeah.
It's near where K-Hax's place was.
Can we climb up there now?
Ha. Ha.
What if I...
Ha. Ha.
Oh, is this a way into the barracks? I'm getting distracted, but this feels
Select that
important.
computer.
Okay, so pyramids and cosmos.
A littler one. What am I
And
missing?
now, oh, the tippy tops, the teeny triangles on the left side there.
Oh, thank you.
Yep,
Standard
And-
crescent moon, right star.
yep. Now the big pyramid, and now 3 stars.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Very exciting. Charming place.
Very empty.
Am I,
Oh boy,
am I about to get like...
caught.
This is a restricted area. Get
Yeah.
out of here, freak.
I don't like this.
I'm the investigator appointed by Judge.
Get out!
Directed by Jordan
Stay out,
Peele.
freak.
Oh.
I need to find a way in there. Truth may be hidden in the barracks.
It may be of utmost importance to get to the Grand Marshal.
Indeed.
Now, where is Sam? Oh, we're...
Well, no, this is not the end of the world. I wanted to try climbing something. I just have to remember where it was.
Right here. Assuming you were aiming for that elevator.
No. No, that wasn't it.
Wait, was it the top of the council building for that puzzle?
I think it was like the big useless ramp.
I mean, there are a lot of those around here. We just took 5 of them. Make that 6. 7.
Have I not been this way?
Relic obtained.
13th island sequence. The shame of Lady Love dies. She is deceived by the goddamned Harmony. He tries to let the God Hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be to the Paradise Trigger for saving us.
Don't know what that is. This does not look familiar.
No, it doesn't. And there are collectibles here. The opulent ziggurat.
Relic obtained.
So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end.
The rush to be sacrificed is such a strange way of putting that.
This seems important. We ought to unlock it.
Getting saved.
I don't know if it'll be... I mean, we've got money to spare, but I don't know if this will be a come back here more than once.
Skins obtained.
Doppelganger.
Weird. So this is where the citizens are sacrificed. And of course there's a
Yep.
vending machine here.
Relic obtained.
Fruit juice designed to aid contraception during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals.
I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but
I did. Oh my god.
welcome to the sacrifice.
Welcome to the... Oh. I was gonna say welcome to the crime scene, but I guess this isn't it.
This is not it. I mean, not according to their morality.
Hmm. Well, let's take a piss while we're here.
I'm shocked that this wasn't triggered by anybody else's blood.
Relic obtained.
A carving about the god Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect. Built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star. Killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs.
I hear Siberia is a pretty cold place.
I have also heard that.
Of course he's here. I have questions, but anyway. There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? I don't know why crap is censored.
I don't know. I truly don't. They're vignettes of lives once lived.
That's a poetic way of saying trash! You're just scooping it all up, aren't you?
Got it.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere.
Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. Look at this. Wow.
These controls seem to move the walkways across the pools. Wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross.
Well, let's see what the situation is here. So, how many bridges have we got total?
1, 2, 3, 4. So three
Okay,
of them are
so-
correct.
Okay, so going from left to right, let's call them 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Of switches or bridges?
Snitches get britches. But anyway, the bridges 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Very
The
well.
buttons will all be their own system of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's hit the first switch and see what happens. Switch 1 flips bridges 1, 3, and 4. Number 2. Number 2 flips bridges 1 and 3. Number 3. Number 3 is functionally useless and flips all 4 bridges.
I think it's just 2, 3, 4.
I saw the first one move too. Hit it again.
Oh, right, the picture-in-picture.
Yep. And all 4 have moved. And number 4? Number 4 moves 1 and 2. So, what
Oh
is
wait,
the...
hang on. Right now they're all wrong.
Okay, number 3. I'm so glad it's not one of those stupid convoluted ones like we had in Odd and Nicula, where the behavior is all dependent on other states.
Yeah, that one was a little too much.
Relic obtained.
When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for over-worship. Can we go for a swim?
We can sort of go for like a little splishy splash.
I do like a splishy splash. And this one's pissing blood. And so is this one.
Yeah, it's more of a pouring, I would say.
It is pretty piss poor.
Blood crystal obtained.
That's just like a normal-ass door, huh?
With a goat's face on it.
Yeah, but it's just like a doorknob and everything.
Hmm. Nothing of interest here. Or here.
Which is a little surprising.
I would have expected at least one collectible.
Right?
If nothing else, a crystal. Anything back... That's not going to help us too much at the moment.
Shinji's here, though.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nightmare computers might be my favorite part.
Computer.
Yeah?
This is the grave of Aiz Kiwami. He was old school syndicate, and one of the council members.
Sure.
The grave plaque says he's died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos.
I see 2 worship and 2 pyramid. Again, we're going to want an approximate drawing. Yeah, good. And now we need arms.
Uh,
First row, fourth square. Big pyramid.
that was easy.
And I think we've assembled this one before.
So it's the weird leggies, it's
Yep.
the backbone, and it's arm. Nope, arm.
Yep.
And this is all
And-
the littles. And the
Running a
star.
computer unlocked.
Oh,
Eyes Kiwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
got it.
Damn.
I have a bad
A
feeling
match.
about sure.
Eyes was Henry's father. That's exciting. A council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry.
No,
Key item
I
obtained.
am your father.
No!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
That's impossible!
Come with me.
Computer.
It is the only way.
I don't remember anything else. Probably just saying no again.
Before quietly dropping off. Yeah, I would do that. Those 2 quarters.
Yeah, I'm just too stupid for this game, it turns out.
It's-
And right
It's
star.
trial and error making it work is all.
No, I like staring at them and still not figuring it out.
Key item
Alright, well,
obtained.
that's why I'm here then. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is One Last Kiss directing me to Grace Bloodlines' blood vial?
This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial.
Haunted, Complex, Crescent, Drifting Sands, Satellite.
That's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Why does One Last Kiss want me to find this?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, Complex, Crescent, Drifting Sand, Satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
The investigator is here.
You can only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
Who would benefit from a
Those are
crime like
facts, but are they the truth?
this? Dreadful.
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage?
What the hell?
Your murder was set up. Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I'd been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Paradise.
Wait,
feels
I'm not done
wrong.
with
Aren't
you.
You paying attention,
Investigator, aren't you happy about last night?
Uh,
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
there is corruption on this island, investigator.
Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserves nothing less.
The investigator is here.
Sounds like you have motive.
Dreadful.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death.
Those are facts.
I am a casualty
they
on the
the
path,
truth?
left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The council deserved to die, sliced to ribbons. Are you admitting to the crime? Wouldn't that be too easy, investigator? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I was there, maybe I wasn't, maybe I helped, maybe I didn't. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
Don't test me.
And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the Syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
An unknown player in this madness. Who is she? What does she want?
That's strange.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
Perfect.
There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her more real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder.
You slipped into French for a minute
I
there
can't
with her.
stop. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the Syndicate's exorcist. During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace, Chip Chip, Perio, by strangulation.
Oh, that's good.
His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's body.
Don't test me.
Before I've lost my R's. They're all gone.
You've lost your arse?
Well, surgically, yes. For his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division.
I have a bad
He
feeling
strangled
about
her and
this.
scorched her body with demonic sigils.
He strangled Rena?
Bummer, right? Doom Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it.
Duke Jazz.
Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure, and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he examined the victims.
Doom Jizz.
Oh no, don't say that. So, like, you could miss all of this stuff. This is like side quest sort of territory. And so
I mean-
you can successfully accuse pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
But there is apparently a quote-unquote truth. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up! I'm trying, though. I really am. I'm off to hunt crows!
You have 4 hands. You can give yourself a good time.
Yeah, not with
I
his
mean-
junk all pixelated like that.
Then just rip the label off. I mean, damn.
I feel like that would hurt.
Depends on how you go about it.
Oh, and she's back. It's just gonna get me even stucker.
One last kiss.
Have fun.
Do you think this was all Henry?
Do you understand?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan.
Sure.
Who? That would be far too easy. Oh, for Christ's sake. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator.
Don't test me.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little
Are
cranky.
you happy with your
What if there was no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness. And who would benefit from a climb like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
I don't like this.
Akiko?
Mystery awaits.
Time to start asking questions, investigator. I'm asking questions, you're just not answering them.
Mhm.
What do you know about Akiko?
What mysteries
When
are
you have a
around
hammer,
us?
all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals. Power. Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Dreadful.
Exorcism shouldn't be done by soldiers, they're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
Those are facts.
Do you think
but
that's
are
enough
they
of a
the
motive?
truth?
Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
That's it.
Why?
Who would benefit from
That's
a
the key
crime
to
like
this whole
these?
thing. You need to investigate it yourself. This is exhausting. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
There is corruption
We
on
cannot
this
pronounce
island,
demonic
investigator.
languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burnt from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Sure.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
What mysteries are
Drawing is an
around
expression
us?
of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, it doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene? That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime
Ooh,
scenes.
the investigator is here.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
Do you
The
understand?
demon does not
investigator?
control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Enjoy perfect pants.
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
That's strange.
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before it died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin. What did he want to know from you?
The truth is all around.
Are there
you,
signs to look for?
investigator.
Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure the death and birth happen properly.
Mystery awaits.
The innocuous questions came first, and he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent.
Sure.
What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
Crime is repulsive.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. Did you see Yuri last night?
Do you understand, investigator?
He was in the gardens, investigator. But what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. We have to go through all the ones that she doesn't know about. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Got it.
Who? That's too easy.
I don't like
I'm a
this.
busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things. People talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them. Sometimes purely physically, other times only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energies into huge cities. The light demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend.
Sure.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being the one that can hold his body together in a vacuum of space, and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
What mysteries are around
What are the
us?
chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then. You need to decide what the truth is. Oh my god, there's... Oh my god! Do you want to take one of these?
I will certainly try.
Who do you want to be? British accent or French accent?
Your French is better than mine.
Very well.
Do you know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal?
I know it requires godliness to get through.
What the hell?
How do you know that?
As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it?
Find out how to become close to a god.
What about Henry?
Aren't you paying attention?
What are gods and
investigator?
demons when you get down to it?
Aliens. Beings from the depths of the universe.
How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god seal?
I would not be able to inform you of that without violating the Prime Directive.
Yeah, right.
Could it?
Tell me more. Sorry, gosh, that's such a reflex.
Tell me more about what happened.
I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She'd arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time.
A meeting about what?
The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
Is that normal?
No, but I understood her interest. We arrived, and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was secured, and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Mystery awaits.
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
What mysteries are around
Then the life was
us?
being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back onto the island. Now here I am.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
These islands, huh?
Those are facts, but
More
are
than
they
you
the
know.
truth?
What do you know about K-Hax's disappearance?
Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. She should know.
Hmm. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
The truth is
Speak
all
to the
around
Grand
you,
Marshal investigator.
investigator.
See if you believe her. Alright, hopefully we can just power through these.
Did you see the architect last night?
Who would benefit
Have
from
you
a
asked
crime like
witness?
these?
Convenient she was there, isn't it?
Did you see Crimson?
You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate.
Did you see Dr. Doomjazz last night?
Are you happy with
His
your
clinic
proofs?
holds a secret.
Did you see Lydia and Sam?
Aren't you
The
paying
logs at the
attention,
Paradise Gates
investigator?
confirm several things. Their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator.
Hmm. Did you see Witness to the End last night?
Do you understand,
Witness and Carmelina
investigator?
spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything.
What do you know about the escape?
What mysteries
Everyone is
are
lying.
around us?
What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go to the Syndicate HQ? He'll have been logged if he did.
What can you tell me about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
What mysteries
Was his
are around
possession
us?
when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library? The what? In the where?
Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Yeah, let's hang out with a ghost!
You got time to chat?
I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
Got it.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god.
You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator?
You are our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens.
The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of the god? I was the head of the Paradise. Sorry, such a
Exactly.
reflex.
I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit.
A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
Laughable.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you. The key would then unlock the Syndicate.
He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy.
The Immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected.
He'd have been the only god in town.
The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator.
What was Montserrat's plan?
With regards to demons,
Enjoy perfect
millennia
25,
ago, he would have
investigator.
never gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control, all rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to embark demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
That's strange.
That isn't the Montserrat I remember.
Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it.
I love having something to look forward to.
How has
Was Carmelina demon Sorry. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island?
Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. The psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
And the island becomes corrupted.
There is corruption
Rot
on
sets
this
in,
island,
and the island must
investigator.
end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air?
That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island's structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The marshals will be busy.
Mystery awaits.
And so will you, if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho Unit.
The investigator is here.
That's not my priority.
It will be.
How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island?
Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic
Who
hordes.
would benefit from a crime like these?
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Aren't you paying
The Syndicate
attention,
hasn't worked out how to
investigator?
deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
I'm glad to be back.
It did. Thank you. First fucking useful thing you've said all night.
Any new ones of those? Okay.
May you always live in the shadow.
And may you reach the moon. That was a lot.
You didn't have anything rude to say then, huh? Like I've been doing.
No, I think I'm kind of a sucker for those call and response,
Saved.
like idiomatic things in a language. Like thank you and you're welcome. But
Like What about Freddie Mercury's famous one from Live Aid?
Thank you, good night.
No, the Heyo thing.
Oh,
The Heyo thing after Radio Gaga.
this looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. Alright, do it. Okay.
Having a smashing good time.
I don't even know why I would want to do that.
Doesn't the view down look awesome?
It does. I wonder if it will help me get any closer to fucking Sam.
Is that what you want out of life? To fuck Sam?
I realized that is how that sounded, huh?
Isn't that Lydia's job right now?
Presume. Hello?
What the hell is this doing all the way up here?
I mean, I'll do it. So at this point, I've done all of them that I've found.
Relic obtained.
A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it.
Okay. Asked and answered, I guess.
Amazing. Yeah, so... Can we wander the perimeter of this dome here? It'll give us a real good high point. Oh, good. Excellent.
It seems like they almost wanted me to.
Maybe we can see his precise location from right there. That's real good if we want to start jumping down and getting to him.
What is that building that Shinji's standing on?
You want to try and get there? If you jump down on that cliff to the left, you might be able to.
And what is that?
Point of interest. All of which are kind of surrounding Sam's current position, so I don't think we lose too much by going for it.
Okay, so places we're looking at. It's like on top of the dead zone almost.
Mm-hmm.
The second building I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I hope this works.
Seems all right. I think we've done it.
What's he doing in citizen housing?
23rd island sequence. This one is nearly perfect. It lasts for so long. Carmelina is truly a genius. Bar knife through the heart.
Sam Daybreak.
Hey, LD.
Hey, LD. I'd heard you were back.
Sam Daybreak.
Barmaster. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999, under the sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets and then killed as a soldier before killing just for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Raz 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia and in his moment of death refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm to others.
What?
Stop. I don't even know what accent I picked.
It was a little British.
Starlight is filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile?
I said a little British.
Do you remember that corpse in whatever that necktie detective game was? The fat bloated one that was hanging off the tree?
Oh, yes.
I'm kind of feeling that voice.
I see. And that game was Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium. Another drug trip and a suicidal necktie.
Almost purely drugs.
I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it?
I'm glad to be back.
Hey, Sam. It's been a while. Nice jacket.
You noticed. It was a gift from Lydia.
She always had good taste.
Doesn't she? Lydia has missed drinking with you.
I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands.
That's nice of you to say, LD.
What?
It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
Is this the only photorealistic thing in this game? Is the background of this bar?
Possibly.
It's just really
I don't like
leaping
this.
out at me. Syndicate is in a bad place.
Is this a joke, LD?
It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
There's not a lot of wailing, grieving going on.
I am under suspicion, LD.
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective of things.
The investigator is
How is the
here.
whiskey blend on this island? So I think his accent is probably trying to be Turkish because he was born in Turkey, but I'll be damned if I
Hey.
can advise you on how to do Turkish, so I would say stick with what you're doing.
I cannot do Turkish.
I wouldn't even know where to start. So yeah, I think you're making the right choice.
Oh, some vanilla, caramel, spice, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in goddamn harmony. You saw that coming, didn't you?
No, I really didn't.
The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavors.
What about the smoke?
Ridiculous.
There, but barely. You know what they say about smoke, though? Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh boy. Alright, let's blast through this and then probably call it an early night, because this is so much talking.
Hmm.
You think Henry really did this, Sammy?
It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD?
I'm still making my truth.
What do you believe, LD?
Akiko found him with council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it? Clearly a sicko.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the
I
millennium?
am under suspicion, LD.
I don't think I do, LD. Really sorry I can't be of more help, and the Discord refuses to catch up for me. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
I don't like
I hope
this.
that's true. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam?
Am I under suspicion, LD?
Got it.
Sam, I'm an investigator.
Of course, LD. We all must cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had me taken to the Paradise Gates.
Fancy at the ring.
I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I?
What time did you leave the bar?
I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates at about 5 to midnight.
Any proof?
The nightmare computers at the gates will have the log.
I'll check them out. What about your motive?
Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
Got it.
Got anything you'd like to tell me?
Don't think so, LD. We're happy.
You two might be the only ones.
Is this a joke, LD?
I hope not. Wouldn't it be awful if we were?
Does Yuri come in here?
Why'd you ask, LD?
He's after my time, and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour the heart out after a bad day.
He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right?
What's his drink of choice?
My unique blend.
He likes high-end wine. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though.
He's trying to look the part.
You're right.
What can you tell me about him?
I am under suspicion, LD.
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition.
He wants to be on the council.
Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped?
That's weird.
Snapped.
My unique blend.
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me.
Damn.
He's angry and impatient. Thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though?
Why didn't this dismiss?
What?
Oh,
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you?
okay. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building?
I don't, do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it?
What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal?
I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they?
What do you know about K. Hax's disappearance?
I don't think I can help you on this one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Akiko? Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You should ask her yourself now, shouldn't you?
Did you see the architect last night?
Have you asked the architect? That'd be my first stop now, wouldn't it?
Did you see Crimson last night?
Sometimes she stops by for a drink in the evening, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting last night, LD. You should speak to her, shouldn't you?
Did you see the doctor last night?
He said he'd be at his clinic, didn't he?
Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
What?
Who the fuck is he? Sorry. You been to the desolation cell yet? You should ask Akiko, shouldn't you?
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
I've got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you?
What do you know about the escape last night?
Not sure what help I can be, LD. You spoken to Akiko, have you?
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Is this a shock, LD?
Dead zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're going to have to stand to the hell coffin, aren't you?
What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? You're asking too many questions, aren't you?
What do you know about the murder of Grace bloodlines?
I don't know anything, do I, LD? You should stop asking me questions now, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a tick of this particular character, or if it's like a
Yeah.
or like a cultural
Fancy a
tick of
drink?
something.
I'm thinking it's definitely some kind of compulsion. Fancy a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad
Sure.
to be back.
What do you recommend, Sam?
How long since you had a drink,
Got
LD?
it.
3 million days.
Feel like catching up?
In moderation. A mass murder needs solving.
A bar somewhere to lose your worries, isn't it?
Fancy a drink?
How about starting with a highball?
Sounds good.
Please, enjoy.
That's a good highball, Sam.
You're too kind, LD. I'm still practicing. This is Dead Nebula's Beyond
You've had too many highballs.
Horizon. A nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavor and a sweet smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with sour and a garnish mint to make a nice eyeball.
Don't be modest. Be proud.
I do not wish to be presumptuous, but an artisan can never be satisfied, can he? There's always another facet to the diamond that is perfection. Don't you agree?
You said it, Sammy. The endless pursuit.
It is a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Sure.
It creates a restless mind. Frustrating by not being able to practice, but in the moment of doing, you are in heaven.
Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. The ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted.
Fancy a drink?
The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. A highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without the ice moving apart. It chills it nicely, doesn't it?
You always make the perfect drink.
Is this a shock, LD?
Please, LD, I am still learning.
I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good to talk to you, Sam.
It is always a pleasure, LD. Please open again, won't you?
Absolutely. That did not unlock anything. Okay. May always live in the shadow.
And may you get boned.
Alright, that took like 10 minutes of talking.
Man, we were busy tonight, huh? The heat gave way, as it always does, to lust. Ours was a life of indulgence. We were fierce. We were alive. Tens across the board. This is Alpha Star DX on Radio 69.6. Stay masculine. Ah, shit, I missed an opportunity. Oh well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I could have said, beggars can't be dildos. That'll get on the radio, but not... What was the other tame thing I didn't do?
I do not know.
We've heard the sad anime a couple times tonight.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I certainly hear him. Oh. A secret tunnel, huh?
Hmm.
What do we want to do?
Let's check this. This can't be too much. It's very sloshy in here, isn't it?
Indeed. Secret tunnel into the dead zone. Someone has been naughty.
Naughty. And I see a drink. Behind you. Yep.
We haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah, I know. Oh crap, this guy gets the Duke voice. Oh no. What must I... Who do you think rules the world?
The Syndicate?
No, not our world.
The real world?
No, not that one either.
What other world is there?
The metaphorical world, the concept of world.
You mean the gods?
No, yes, are they... What?
He has no punctuation. Never
No,
has.
yes, are they the only gods?
Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Definitely. Absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself.
I don't want to lose myself in spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
Is that a reference to something?
Eminem, lose yourself.
Oh, okay. That has all clicked into place.
The lyrics have been memed to hell and back.
Yes, I understand. I was able to go with you eventually. Good. It's easy to do.
Relic obtained.
A whiskey that hasn't been aged. Nutty, nutty, sweet, and peppery. Sometimes drunk for luck during gambling. Nutty and sweet.
Something has been destroyed here.
Yeah.
Silas says nothing unusual here. Some metals, plastic, tinted glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way to tell what it was. Oh, this looks very cool.
Is there a save point in here from which we can proceed?
What a good question. I suppose I would be sort of surprised.
Oh.
This is a whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed.
What the hell?
The sound you've been making an illegal blend.
What the hell?
There's something odd here. This is a medical-grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when it's being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label's been scratched off, but I can just make out a K as the first letter of the name.
Analyzing.
Oh.
Blood not found.
This bottle has been scrubbed clean. There's no trace of any blood.
Got it.
After being used, this is clean to remove evidence. But why keep it? Paranoia? No one comes to the dead zone, so it wouldn't be found. Helps incriminate others if this is unaccounted for. I need to find out what this is linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. Yeah, that's huge.
Can we scurry up there? It doesn't seem likely, huh?
It would be difficult, but maybe.
Hmm. My God, look at this place.
Hey!
Oh my God.
Relic obtained.
A Red Bull.
Yeah,
An
basically.
energy drink. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. A good pick-me-up.
That's very funny.
Relic obtained.
Ah, the 17th island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death.
Jesus.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, can we get back out now? Is there anything else in here?
Not that mine eyes can see, except that. Dead Nebula. The mascot was designed many islands ago by the first Ranoi. Kids love him, and so do we.
Oh, this is us exiting. Oops. Oh, what is this?
Ah, another computer.
Nightmare computer.
This is the littles. This is just one moon.
The full moon is out.
This is the big pyramid and the triangles and the pillars. What did I do wrong? I don't know, looks right to me. Maybe the pyramid's too big.
Yep.
Pyramid. One of those two big pyramids you hear so much about. So this is just pillars, triangles.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
All right.
Oh. Alright then. That was boring. Well, I definitely hear a save point nearby. There she is.
There. We got a lot done here, huh?
Yeah, this was a big one. It's definitely gained a lot of momentum.
Game
Hmm.
saved.
Maybe, what, 2 more sessions? A lot of it's going to be running around back to people we've already talked to.
Yeah, I honestly do not know how much further this will go.
Yeah, me
How much
neither.
more we can possibly find. There's a lot of conversation to be had, though. I saw a lot of people with exclamation points on them.
Yeah, because almost every time we talk to someone, we get more things to talk to about everybody else. Wish I
Right.
could lock room murder them and get them all nearby. I mean, this is a version of the locked room murder, but unfortunately, it's an entire city.
And we had to endure 5 Shinjis without Silver.
And we may not have him until, what, never?
I don't know. If he's officially back with D&D now, it's very possible.
By all intents and purposes, he should be.
Unfortunate.
All right.
Well,
Let us sign off.
hmm,
Because it's 10:05, we went a hair long, but I
hmm,
think it was worth it.
it was.
And unless I certainly can't think of a reason why I wouldn't be here next week. I mean, I don't have my phone calendar with me, but I'll let you know if there's a reason. But I fully plan on being here.
I do too.
All right, great. Then I will see you then. And if anybody ever watches this, we'll see them then too. We stream every week.
Yep. And before we go, fuck you all. Good night.
Well, all right then.